Hello and welcome yogis. My name is Natalie May and today I'm going to guide you through a morning energizing flow. We'll try to hit a little bit of everything in the body and get you nice and ready for an active or inactive day. Either way, hopefully you'll be feeling a bit better after this flow. With that being said, let's get started in a wide-legged child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch, knees open wide. Send the hips back towards the heels and then walk your hands forward as you let the head relax between the arms. And we'll just start here, allowing deep inhales and exhales in and out through the nose. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly between the thighs. And taking note of how you're feeling. Allow the exhales to drop your hips further back towards the heels. And if it feels good, you can rock your head side to side, massaging the forehead. On your next inhale, begin to reach the fingertips forward. And as you exhale, walk them over to the right. Option to place the left palm over the right as you let the head go heavy between the arms. Once again, noticing a nice stretch across the left side body. Next inhale, we'll walk the hands back through center. And as you exhale, walk them over to the left this time, right palm over left if that feels okay in your neck and shoulders, and relax your head. Next inhale, we'll walk the hands back through center and slowly rise up to all fours, drawing the knees under the hips and the wrists under the shoulders. Taking a few cat and cows to warm up your spine. As you inhale, lower your belly, tilt your tailbone up and lift the gaze. Exhale, round and curl, tuck chin in towards chest, tuck the tailbone under, reach your thoracic spine to the sky. Inhale again, lower your belly, tilt the tailbone up, draw your shoulder blades down the back, lift the gaze. Exhale, round and curl. Moving into your cat pose. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Then on your next inhale, we'll find a neutral spine. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And then notice where your back is. If you're tilting the tailbone up, we'll find an arch. If you're tucking it, you'll be hunching over. So see if we can just find that neutral alignment, visualizing a string coming out of the crown of your head and your tailbone like you're hanging on that string. Very nice. On your next inhale, we'll reach the right arm forward, bicep frames the ear. Exhale your air out. And as you inhale, left leg reaches back. Flex through the foot and push back through your heel. See if you can find some balance or stability in the middle center line here rather than leaning over to the right and putting too much pressure on that left wrist. Can you draw everything back to center? Take another inhale, lift the arm and leg higher. And as you exhale, round and curl, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, push everything away, reach long. Exhale, crunch. Really try to round the spine. Inhale, extend, find a little back bend. Exhale, crunch. Very nice. Inhale, extend out. This time, just reach straight out in front. Lower the right hand below the shoulder. Kick your right foot off to the side. And then work to stack the left hip over the right. So you'll spin your heel back. Toes are still flexed. And as you inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Finding a supported side plank. You can stay right here, or you can bend into the left knee. Reach the left arm back and hold the inner arch of the left foot. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, start to press the foot into the palm. As you open the shoulder a little bit more, maybe you look back. This bind is optional, so if it doesn't feel right in your body, come back to your side angle or your side plank. Take one more breath in here. As you exhale, release left hand to the mat, right toes back behind the right knee. We're going to keep the left leg lifted. Tuck your right toes, lift off the right knee and hover. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the right leg, reach the left heel to the sky for your three-legged dog, and then bend into the left knee, lower the heel towards the right glute. So we're opening up the hip once more, and we'll start to draw circles with the left knee. Switch the direction of your circles. And then bend at the knee again. Bring the left toes, towards your right shoulder, and then look over the shoulder. Next inhale, left leg reaches back, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, push forward off the right toes, coming into somewhat of a little plank, and then slowly lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale here, lift the left heel a little higher. And as you exhale, bend the knee, lower the knee to the mat to meet the right. Give the hips a little sway side to side, maybe some circles. And we'll set up for the second side, making sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists again and hips over knees. Next, inhale, left arm reaches out in front. Exhale your arrow. And on your inhale, right leg reaches back. Flexing through the toes, work on keeping the right hip lower so it's in line with the left. Extending through the left fingertips. Next, inhale, lift the arm and leg a little higher. Exhale, crunch, bringing it under the belly, round and curl. Inhale again, reach long. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale again. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach everything long, this time neutral spine. As you exhale, lower the left hand. Tucking the right toes, lift off the right knee to hover for 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, right heel reaches for the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, stack the right hip over the left, bend at the knee and lower the heel towards the glute. And then we'll start to draw big circles with the right knee. Switch directions of your circles. Last time, we'll bring the right hip to stack over the left, bend into the knee again, and then work to reach the toes towards the left shoulder as you gaze over the shoulder. Inhale, right leg high. And as you exhale, push forward off the left toes, high plank, lower to the left knee. Inhale, right heel a little higher, and exhale, bend the knee, lower the foot to meet the left, and find your hip circles again. Very good. We'll come back to a neutral spine. When you're ready, tuck your toes on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, reaching the heels towards the earth. Let the head hang heavy between the arms. Find your external rotation in the shoulder sockets, and if you'd like, you can start to pedal out your legs. Bending one knee and then the next. Just getting warmed up and getting into your first down dog. Feeling the stretch across the calves and the Achilles. Very nice. And we'll start with a sun salutation. Take an inhale, gaze forward between the palms. As you exhale, you can step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. We'll meet in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soft bend in the knees, root to rise, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest and gaze. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, fold over the legs. Uttanasana, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, release and fold. Plant your palms, make your way back into your chaturanga, high to low plank. Taking an inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, slide through, coming into upward facing dog or baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more cycles. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet meet the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, root to rise, arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest and gaze. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, release and fold. Make your way down through your chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last round. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, seal it in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, find your baby back bend. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or back bend variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Next inhale, gaze forward between the palms. As you exhale, feet meet the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale again, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, arms reach up to frame the ears, lower the hips for Utkatasana chair pose. Draw the weight into your heels, pull your weight back. Maybe you pull the toes up, and maybe you sink a little deeper. Finding a slight tuck of your pelvic bowl. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release and fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg reaches high. Lower the right hip so it stays even with the left. Toes are flexed but pointed towards the earth. Lift up a little higher from the heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee towards nose, round and curl. Step the right foot down between the palms. Knee is stacked right over the ankle. And we'll lower the left knee to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward from your waist. Exhale, twist over to the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And then work on drawing your palms to heart center as you twist from the thoracic spine. Inhale, reaching up. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale, release the hands, send the hips back towards the left heel and right toes reach up to the sky. Inhale from here, find a halfway lift. And exhale, fold as you hinge from your waist. Lead with your chest, finding a nice long spine. Next inhale, walk your hands forward, come into that low lunge. Let the hips sink a little bit more. And exhale, send it back. half splits pose, Ardha Hanumasana. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Sink the hips a little more. Feel the stretch across the left hip flexor. And as you exhale, walk the hands back, lift the right toes. Inhale from here, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Tuck the left toes, lift off the back knee. We'll lower the left heel to the mat. As you inhale, arms reach out and open into a wide T. Right heel is intersecting the back left arch of your foot. Gazing over the right fingertips, and then think about stacking your shoulders right over the hips. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, exalt your warrior. Left hand lightly taps the back leg, right arm reaches overhead. Feel a nice stretch across the right ribs. So it's a side bend. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to thigh or hand to the earth. Left arm can reach up to the sky or overhead. Work on drawing the left shoulder back. Maybe you look underneath the shoulder. Next, inhale, we'll reach the left arm back. Rise up, warrior two. Stay strong in the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, hands spiral down to frame the right foot. Come onto the left toes. Right foot slips back. You can lower it to meet the left or keep it hovering through your vinyasa flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. Holding down dog for 3 rounds of breath. Next, inhale, left leg lifts high. Reach through the heel to bring it up towards the sky. Flex the toes and keep them pointed towards the earth. And lower the left hip so it's in line with the right. Next, inhale, lift the heel a little higher. Exhale, round and curl, jaw knee towards nose. Lift as high as you can. And then step the left foot down between the palms. Lowering the right knee to the mat. Left knee is stacked over the ankle. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And we'll twist over to the left this time. Right elbow hooks to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, back to center, arms reach up. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward, sink a little deeper. Exhale, hands come down, send the hips back towards the right heel this time. Left toes lift. Inhale from here, find a halfway lift. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips and lead with your chest as you fold over towards the left shin. Next, inhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Let the right hip flexor stretch a little longer. Reach towards the earth, just as much as feels good in your body. And as you exhale, send the hips back, half splits. Inhale, come forward, lower the hips. And exhale, send it back. Inhale, forward. Low lunge. Exhale, half splits. This time as you inhale, come forward. Bring the foot to the earth. Hands frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes and lift off the knee. And then lower the right heel to the mat. Check your alignment. Make sure the front heel is intersecting the arch of the back foot. Inhale, rising up tall. Right arm reaches back. Left arm reaches forward. Gazing over the left fingertips. Work to draw the left knee back just a little, spiraling that right hip back so the shoulders are stacked right over the hips, and like you have flashlights on the hip points and your shoulders, they'd both be pointing forward in the same direction. One more inhale here. As you exhale, exalt your warrior. Right hand lightly taps back, left arm reaches overhead. We feel that nice side body stretch. Next, inhale, warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Again, left elbow to thigh or left hand to the earth. Right arm can reach straight up or you can reach it overhead. Keep drawing the right shoulder back if you have the arm reaching overhead. Maybe you lift the gaze. Next inhale, we'll come up, warrior two, stay strong in the legs. Exhale, hands spiral down, come onto the right toes. Left foot slips back, you can lower it or keep it hovering as you move through your vinyasa flow. And we'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. Next, inhale, we'll gaze forward between the palms. As you exhale, come high onto your toes and then lower the hips towards the heels. We're gonna take a couple of frog jumps, so knees are open wide, and we're working to bring the hips right over the shoulders. When you come down, just land in a squat. The next time you do it, see if you can land in Malasana with the feet framing the hands. Or come all the way out of it like I did. Feet land around the palms. Bring the hands to heart center. Knees open wide, toes are pointed slightly out. And sit up nice and tall. Lower the hips towards the earth. Try to stack the shoulders over the hips. If you need a block or blankets underneath your sit bones, that can help elevate you if you're not quite able to be this deep into the squat. Very nice. Just one more round of breath. As you exhale, we'll slowly lower the hips to the earth. Bring the feet out in front. We're going to wrap the forearms around the shins and draw your forehead towards the knees like your little ball. On your next inhale, rise back up with the head. We're going to open the knees a little bit so you can reach your arms forward. Take a big breath in here. We're going to try to stand without having to use our hands. So take an inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, see if you can lower all the way down without lifting the heels. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lower the hips. Whoop. See if you can come down without bringing the hips all the way down and without lifting the heels. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink your hips. Nice and slow. I went a little too fast last time. Inhale, rise up. Last time. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your hips. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the sit bones to the earth. Bring your hands back behind you, and we'll walk the feet away a little bit. We'll come into reverse tabletop. So fingertips face forward if you can. If not, they can come out to the side or face back. Feet are hip width distance apart, and they're just out in front of the knees. Take an inhale breath here, push down through the heels, and as you exhale, lift the hips to the sky. You can keep your head lifted if you have any shoulder or neck issues, or if not, you can let the head hang heavy. Squeeze the buttocks, find internal rotation of the inner thighs so the legs stay parallel, and lift the hips a little higher. Take one more breath. As you exhale, lower the hips. We're going to move in and out of that 3 more times. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, last time. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower. Very nice. Holding on to your knees, we'll take a couple of seated cat and cows. As you inhale, draw your chest forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, round and curl like you're hunching over a beach ball. Round the spine. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, forward, last time. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale here, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to come into Navasana, boat pose. So bring the big toes to the earth. And then draw your navel in. Sit up nice and tall. And notice, even with the feet still grounded, how you're already feeling your abdominals start to work. So from here, we're just going to lift the feet, shins parallel to the earth. Arms reach forward if you can, or you can hold on to the backs of the thighs. We'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, slowly lower. Keep the shoulders and heels lifted. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower. Ardha Navasana, half boat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down to the mat. Bring the feet to the floor, knees open wide, and then let the knees fall side to side. Coming back to center when you're even on both sides. We'll lift the legs up to the sky and then open the feet. Flex the toes, push through the heels. Bring your palms together and reach them forward. Take an inhale breath to lift your head and shoulders up. As you exhale, we'll begin to pulse forward for 20, 19, 18, 17, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything to the mat. Wrap the hands around the legs and just sway side to side or rock side to side. Very nice. From here, bring the soles of the feet down. Bring your hands down by your sides. You have a couple of options here. We'll move into bridge pose, which is your first layer. Lifting just the hips up off the mat, rotating, finding an internal rotation of the inner thighs so the legs are parallel, and then squeezing your glutes. So you can hold like this or bring a block under the low back and take it into a restorative posture. The second layer is to bring your hands to the low back, around the hips. And then you can start to lift one leg up and then maybe the other. Once you have that, move your hands to the low back so you can lift the feet and then work on drawing the heels right over the hips and the hips right over the shoulders. Keep your chin tucked if you're in the shoulder stand. Don't look side to side so that we keep our spine nice and protected. And then the third layer from here is if you want to move into plow pose, drawing the feet overhead. You can point or flex the toes. I like to point them. It gives you even more of a stretch. And hold here. If you're in your plow, bring your hands to your low back. Slowly bring the feet up to the sky, and then we'll reach the hips forward. I like to fold in half Bring my hands to the mat like they're brakes and slowly lower the back onto the mat. Draw the feet down to the floor. Open up the heels so they're right under the knees. And we'll take a figure 4 stretch, reaching the right foot up to the sky, flex the toes, and then bend at the knee, lower the ankle across the left thigh. In your figure 4 here, you can keep the left foot on the ground, gently using the right hand to open the right hip, or you can lift the left foot off the mat, interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh and drawing the knee in closer towards the chest. Just work on keeping the right foot flexed so we keep the knee protected. And we'll lower the left foot to the mat. As you inhale from here, right leg goes to the sky, and exhale, lower it to the earth. You can windshield wiper the knees a few times if you'd like. And we'll come back to figure 4 on the left. As you inhale here, left leg goes to the sky. Exhale, cross the ankle over the right thigh. You can keep the right foot grounded and just use the left hand to press on the inner left thigh. Or if you want to take the stretch a little deeper, you lift the right foot up off the floor, interlace your fingers behind the thigh and draw the knee in closer to the chest. Keep the left foot flexed. And slowly lower the right foot to the earth. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, release the left foot. Again, letting the knees fall side to side if that feels good in your body. And finding stillness, we'll draw the knees into the chest one more time. Give them a nice squeeze, rock side to side. And then open up your arms to a T. Let them fall to the earth. Take an inhale breath here. As you exhale, let the knees fall to the right to any extent that works in your body. If you need a block or blanket under the right knee, that's fine. Or if they don't come all the way to the earth, that's okay too. Option here to gaze over the left shoulder to find a deeper twist. Next, inhale, knees draw back to center. And as you exhale, let them fall over to the left. Gazing over the right shoulder if that feels good in the body. Working on keeping the right shoulder blade grounded so the twist stays in the spine. Next, inhale, knees draw back through center. Wrap the forearms around the shins. Take a deep breath in, reach your forehead to the knees. And as you exhale, relax. Let everything go heavy against the floor. Knees, legs, and arms open wide. Let your air go through your mouth, an audible sigh. Begin to relax your forehead. Unfurrow the brow. Release all the tiny muscles around the eyes and ears. Soften the cheekbone and the jawbone. And allow the tongue to hang heavy at the back of the throat. Relax the shoulders, elbows, wrists and fingertips. Relax the chest and the belly. Let the hips roll open. Let go of the knees, ankles, and toes. Allow the body to fully surrender into your Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring life back into the body. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And roll the wrists and the ankles. On your next inhale, reach the arms overhead as you point the toes for a full body stretch. As you exhale, roll to one side, cradling your head in your arm, allowing yourself a few moments to come back to the fully awakened state. On your own time, if you want to stay where you are, you're welcome to. Otherwise, begin to press yourself up onto your sit bones. Coming into a comfortable seat with the eyes closed and bringing the hands to heart center. We first bow our heads towards our palms in gratitude for our own practice, for giving ourselves the gift of strength, flexibility, and wellness. Lifting the head, we bring the thumbs to the heart space for compassion. Lift them to the lips for truth, and to the third eye for wisdom. Thank you all so very much for tuning in, for allowing me to be your guide and trusting me with your practice. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. I hope to see you again soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to make these videos for you. And I'm always happy to hear anything you would like to see a little more of. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you back soon.